Stop wasting your money on packs. Go to GameRushes.com. Get you some coins. Get that player that you want. At checkout, get a 6% discount by using the code HS. 6% discount and using the code HS. What's up, gamers? It's your boy, Launchpad 1412. Excited to be back with some Madden 21 gameplay here. Got an online ranked match versus a random opponent. My opponent has the Baltimore Ravens. I have the Kansas City Chiefs. It's kind of funny because these guys just played Monday night, and I was expecting the game to be a little bit closer, but Chiefs kind of blew them out. And Patrick Mahomes had a crazy. He had like 5 touchdowns. It's wild because I was up 60 in this fantasy football league I was in, and the only person the guy had was Patrick Mahomes. This dude put up 51 points, and I only beat him by like 9. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. And I think he put up 53, and I beat him by 7. I'm like, wow. I'm thinking in my head, like, man, that game was well in hand. 60 points is hard to come by in that league. That league specifically, he didn't get 60. He didn't get 60, but man, to get that close, it's just wild. I picked the Chiefs all randomly because I just felt like throwing the ball around. I was playing Mutt the other day, and it seemed like if somebody got Byron Jones, Deion Sanders, and Denzel Ward, it's just to try to pass on them is like unreal. They just get the man-to-man coverage. They just shut down everything. That really kind of diminishes the skill set for me, and it just wasn't fun. But don't get me wrong, I'm still going to play Mutt because I know everybody doesn't have those 3 cards. But just when I face somebody that has those type of cards, I'm just going to have to do something different to win the game. It's not particularly fun, but at the end of the day, sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. But so I just felt like having to play a fun game of Madden right here. I was just watching Mr. D not too long ago. I watched last night. I watched this Michael Jai White movie, Welcome to Sudden Death. It wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but it was alright. It's Michael Jai White. He's like one of my favorite action. Him and The Rock are my 2 favorite. Look at this right here, man. It's your boy. He just burnt that guy. I'm like, man, that was just crazy. That was a good patient read by me, but yeah, it wasn't a bad movie. Not my favorite Michael Jai White movie, but at the same time, Michael Jai White and The Rock, they're like my 2 favorite, action actors right now. So anything they're in, I'm pretty much going to watch. But it's kind of funny because usually when it's movies that Michael Jai White is starring in, he usually doesn't have like a female like that he's like into. Like Falcon Rises, there's no female that he's trying to get with. Blood and Bone, yeah, I mean I guess you could say Nola Gay, but it's still I don't know, at the same time it still didn't seem like he was really into her because towards the end of Blood and Bone he just walks off in the sunset like Ryu. So it's not like they had like a happily ever after. But in Welcome to Sudden Death, he has like a whole family. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up. But at any rate, the other day I was I'm sorry, this was yesterday. I was at Wawa and I talked to a friend I hadn't seen in a long time. I mean, he's black. Look at this. It's your boy. Now, he's black, and he was telling me about he was at the brink of tears, like a tear to come out of his eye. We're in the middle of the Wawa talking, and he was talking about how he had this friend, his Caucasian friend, that had 3 situations. Like he knew him from college, or he knew him for a long time, and he considered him like a friend. Like, and this guy that I know, he doesn't have a lot of friends. He probably got like a handful of friends. And when he considers you like a friend, that's exactly what he means. But I guess this guy in particular, I guess he had 3 instances where one of his white friends had said a racial slur, and the guy that I talked to in the Wawa, his friend didn't stand up for him, and he said, man, after that, man, I just can't consider him a friend no more. I mean, like he's off the friends list. It's crazy because I know this as like a racial undertone, for lack of a better word, but as sad as that is that people are still racist in 2020, the thing that kind of like hit me home was like this guy, he just lost a friend. He just broke up with a friend. I know it might sound kind of crazy, but he just had to decide like man, we can't be friends no more, which is wild. I'm trying to think. I was thinking to myself like, man, have I ever had like this moment, or maybe I did break up with a friend, and I didn't realize I did, but. And I thought about it. I said, yeah, I think I did. And I think about my friend that I had when I was in high school, man. We was really, really tight. And he's in jail now, but I remember when he started like doing like the wrong thing in high school. Like I never judged him on it, and I never tried to stop him. Now I kind of wish I would have tried to stop him, because he just told me he was going to do the wrong thing for a little bit, and then, you know, it wasn't really going to be no big deal. He just needed a couple of dollars, and I believed him. You know, I was 16, you know, but I had no idea in that moment that was the start of a bad future for him. And it's hard for me to see at the time, because, you know, he was one of those guys that's like so charismatic, and he just knew everybody, and I just figured, like, man, he'd be a millionaire off his personality alone. But yeah, it just had me thinking when I was listening to him talk about his friend. But yeah, I know it's got kind of deep, but but yeah, man, I just it was just on my mind, so I said, man, let me just you know, let me talk to my YouTube fan, man, just to kind of just to get it out. That's one of the great things about having a YouTube channel, man. You know, it can kind of be a little bit of a journal, a little bit. But hopefully you guys, you know, enjoyed this video. I don't know if it sounds like an echo because I'm in the kitchen. If it does, I'm sorry. I apologize for that. Your boy